this bed is really exciting. Everything but the peppers, I started from seeds. So those are the Hungarian wax. And then my little jalapeno. And then back there are 2 pumpkins. I'm going to put a trellis up, I think. Have them trellis up that and then go into the yard. And then in the corner, you can't really see them. The little 2 things back there. I've got 2 watermelon. I'll pull one out when I see how well they do. And then I put some cantaloupe seeds in. And then there's 2 eggplants, cilantro, dill, basil, and there's more seeds in there. And then tons all in the middle here are different varieties of cucumbers. And I know that it seems crazy that I have all these cucumbers. I started some inside, but as usual, they died. They don't do well transplanting. So planting them from seeds seems to work better. But even so, and this is a problem I have every year. I don't know why. Look at that. That's what they start doing. They start wilting and then they die. So I've had several of them look beautiful and lush like that one, and then one day they'll just wilt and die. So I've got that one is wilting and dying, and then I don't know if you can see back there, that one is too. So all my transplants are pretty much on their way out. I think I'll have 2 left. So what I did last year is I left all the I planted a bunch of seeds, and I left them in there to see which ones did well, and then pulled them rather late. So I'm going to do the same thing this year. And then these are all seeds, or cherry tomatoes I started from seed. That's a pear. And then these are both sweet 100s. So it's funny the difference that these are to make. Look at that. That's from a 4-inch pot. I had transplanted those all into 4-inch pots. And these little babies, they were started a little bit later, but actually no, they weren't. They were started at the same time. And look how teeny they are. I mean, I did bury them, but I buried these ones too. I laid them sideways and... Okay, so moving on. My herbs, I've got hot and spicy oregano from last year, getting back. Stevia, and then 2 different types of mint, catmint, and then I divided last weekend my lavender. It doesn't look too hot right now, but it was in 2 pots, now it's in 4. I pulled up the parsley and put it in here so it can be contained. Here's my purple kale that I let go to flower, and hopefully I can collect some seeds. It's a beautiful flower. So, this tall beet started to flower, so I need to pull it, but these are all my overwintered beets. And then if you look closely, you can see little starts. I planted seeds all over in between them. I think these are the Detroit Reds. And then I planted some more. I've decided that they like to be direct sowed. I'm not going to do starts in the house anymore. These are the starts from the house, and then these over here are the direct sowed. So they're not that much further along for having 2 more months of growing time. Some bok choy that I need to thin. I've got 2 in each corner. Oh, and then I have a kale. Is that a kale? No, it's a kohlrabi in the middle. And then kohlrabi over here. I've got 4 curly kales and then a lettuce in the corner. In this corner I've got arugula, and then these are all radishes. So again, all the ones in the middle are direct sowed, and all the ones on the end I started in the house. So not much of a difference. So I'm gonna never do that again. But look, I've got a little bulb. So these are cherry bells on this side, and then icicles on this side. Really excited about these. I think I can actually have a salad today, because look at my lettuce. I mean, it's just doing fantastic. So this video is already ridiculously long, but here's some salad bowl, black-seeded Simpson, red and green romaine, and I've got them, you know, in the corners here. Here's 2 purple cabbage, and then 2 purple kohlrabi, or 2 squares. I think there's 4 of them each. An overwintered cauliflower, and then more kohlrabi I started from seed in the corners. And then my wonderful celery, which is starting to look thinned out because I keep eating it. Oh, and then overwintered Swiss chard. I might pull some of this stuff today so that I can seed some more. Again, Swiss chard and spinach, direct sow, it's just not worth the trouble. They just seem to do better than trying to transplant them. My overwintered leeks, I'm really excited about these. These are supposed to be the giant ones though, so I don't know how much more time I want to give them because I want to use this space, but there we go. Peas. Some more peas on this side. And then I didn't show you in the corners, or in this back row, that's all overwintered cauliflower. It's all doing really well. It's the only brassica that overwintered well. We had a really weird mild winter and then a cold spring, and everything got confused, except for the cauliflower. Did pretty well. So some more peas, snow peas, and then tons of curly and straight leaf kale. I like to use this stuff in green smoothies. And then back here, let's see, that and that and that. So I've got 3 squares of broccoli. That's an overwintered broccoli. We'll see how well that does. And then I've got a little start in the corner there. Here were overwintered collards, all of these. They're all starting to flower, so I'm going to pull them out and do something, eat them today. Another overwintered broccoli that didn't flower too soon, so hopefully we'll get something from that. Swiss chard that I pulled up again from the salad table and stuck in here. Some of it's starting to flower, so it might be on its way out. Evergreen bunching onions. The taller ones are from start, and then the ones here in the corner I seeded a couple weeks ago. And then Olympia and New Zealand spinach, which is really fun. A couple Swiss chards I threw in here too. Here's the New Zealand. I really had to thin those out, so I stuck a bunch of them everywhere. Here are some more overwintered leeks that I think I might pull because I just want to use this space. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it. So anyway, look at that lettuce. It's just beautiful. Last year, June 1st was the first time I was able to eat lettuce from the garden, and it's May 2nd, so it's pretty exciting. A couple other really fun things. Look at my oregano. This looks beautiful. Hardy fuchsia and my catmint and all my catnip back there. The little catnip in the middle looks like that because the cats keep eating it. And then something exciting. It's my fuchsia. It's coming back. I've never successfully overwintered a fuchsia, so it's pretty exciting. So anyway, there you have it. Pretty long, but it's pretty exciting.